out here doing some deer hunting, opening day of rifle here in Nebraska. So, set up spot number 1. Might have to switch it up here in a little bit, but we'll see what the movement looks like here first thing. They are chasing, the rut has started, so hopefully that means a buck will be coming, nice buck. So, we'll see. Well, I switched spots. Should have came out here first thing, but I thought I'd check out those other draws first thing instead. So, walked up a little ways, came up here, and there was already some deer up here. There was 2 little bucks fighting. There was another buck off in the pasture off to my right, but I never really got a good look at him. The ones out here were 3x3 and a little fork buck, so nothing too big. And then a doe came by and they chased her off in the timber. And then there was just 3 does, or a doe and 2 yearlings technically, I guess. And they just came out, walked around, and then just walked back in. So they're just gonna probably do that all day, just pop around. Got a doe coming out here. See what she does. Maybe there'll be a nice buck following her. Nice old doe. Just saw that was about the biggest buck I've seen so far this morning, but nothing huge. Oh, here's another deer. Or are these turkeys? These might be turkeys. Turkeys. That's kind of cool. But he was chasing a doe. Looked like he was just a 4x4, nothing huge. But maybe the bigger one will be following him, try to fight him or something. It's just cool to see him. Could have got him pretty easily. He was broadside for a fair chunk. Yeah. 3, 4, 5 turkeys. It's crazy that turkeys will come out when you're wearing blaze orange, but during turkey season, they won't even come close to you without being full camo and everything. Just nuts. But pretty good deer activity this morning. That's the 4th buck I've seen so far this morning, and I don't know, 8 does probably, somewhere in there. Now there's a little buck with the turkeys. That's cool. That's one of the ones that was fighting this morning, I think. Just a little guy. That's a different one than what walked into the pasture. He looks a little bigger. Must be scrapes there or something. Looks like he only has one antler. I think the other one got busted out. Must be a bunch of scrapes over there under those trees. Look at this. They know. They know I'm not hunting, so they're gonna do a flyby. Dang things. Yep. Just trying to rub it in. Just been watching these turkeys for the last half hour or so. Had one buck run through them, but that's been it. Any like really big toms that I can tell. Looks like there are a lot of hens, which I guess is good for the population. Another doe. It's about where that one buck jumped across a little while ago. Maybe she'll bring something in. It's about the first year I've seen it in an hour or so. Oh, something behind it. What's behind the tree? I saw shadows moving. I don't know if I can capture it, but in front of this deer, there's like 2 rooster pheasants. Or they were right around that tree, and with my binoculars I could see it. And where'd the deer go? Oh, there she is. Yeah, look in the corn. There's 2 rooster pheasants there. That's pretty cool. They're just following along with the deer. Yeah, she's gonna cut back in the timber. So I'm betting that's what was walking around under those trees. Couple more does coming out of the timber. Just have to hope there's a buck, and he's a nice one. Got a buck chasing. Looks decent. Not huge. Might be the one I saw earlier. Here's another buck, just a little guy. There's 2 does been feeding out here. See what he tries to do. The other one, I think, is a 4x4. He looks wide, but not very heavy or tall. This is just a little 4 buck. He might not even do anything. Walking on by. Another doe, maybe, I don't know what that is. Maybe a button buck. Another deer came to join these 2. The little fork buck just walked across and didn't even care about these does. That other buck went down below a terrace and he hasn't popped up. He was chasing one. The other doe that was up there is still just standing there, so hopefully
There's another bigger deer coming.
Getting ready to head back to the house. And as I got up, I could see that doe bedded down. And then as I got up a little bit more, I looked over, and that buck that I saw is bedded down 50 yards away from her. All right, well, didn't get the shot on camera, but I saw that doe and that buck bedded down there, and so I just took the rifle, took the shooting sticks, kind of walked up. They were both bedded down, and I just kept looking at him in the binos, and I was like, oh, he's actually a pretty nice deer. So I walked up, snuck up on him, the doe stood up, and then he stood up perfectly broadside, and one shot. And let's go see if we can find him. But, whew, my heart's pumping pretty good. So, hopefully we got a nice buck down when I get up here. But left all the gear back there, just went in light, figured, you know, I better take a second look at him before I just leave him be. So I did, and I thought he was big enough to shoot. So hopefully he's laying around over here. I think I see him. I don't think he went very far. I mean, as soon as I shot him, I thought he just started thrashing. But, oh man. Yep, there he is. Well, we got a deer down. Yes. There we are. Oh. Heck yes. We got a deer. All right. There he is. Oh. That's pretty good. Good buck. Not the biggest, but wider than his ears. He was bedded down right here. The doe was bedded right here. And I was sitting way up there originally. I don't know if we can even see it. Right up there. Cut the distance in half. She stood up right here. He stood up right here. And there he is. Oh man, that is good. We've got meat in the freezer. Got the old Ranger up here to pick up the deer, and now we got to go process it, check it in, process it, do all that good stuff. But that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Be sure to go out there and support those conservation organizations: Whitetails Unlimited, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, Ducks Unlimited, Delta Waterfowl. There's all kinds of them. So be sure to go out there and support them, and we'll catch you out there. See ya.